Welcome to Sports Bios, the podcast where we embark on a fascinating odyssey through the lives of athletic icons, and I'm your host, Howard Closewell. Today, we initiate an enthralling exploration into the life of George Best, the enigmatic football sensation who left an indelible mark on the beautiful game. Born on May 22, 1946 in Belfast, Northern Ireland, George Best's early years were shaped by the tumultuous backdrop of post-war Britain and the sectarian divisions that defined his native city. As we navigate the formative years of this football legend, it is essential to consider the historical context in which he grew up. The Belfast of Best's childhood was a city scarred by poverty, violence, and social unrest. The Troubles, as they came to be known, would eventually erupt into full-blown conflict, but during Best's early years, the tensions simmered just below the surface, like a cauldron waiting to boil over. It was against this complex and often fraught backdrop that George Best's love affair with football began. Imagine the Craiga estate in Belfast, where Best spent his formative years, as a tapestry woven from threads of community, sport, and resilience. His birthplace was a humble working-class neighborhood, where local teams played on makeshift pitches, their skill and artistry mesmerizing the young George. The sound of laughter and shouting, the smell of damp earth and freshly cut grass, all combined to create an atmosphere that would forever be etched in Best's memory. Best's father, Dickie Best, was a shipyard worker, his hands worn from years of toil, yet his eyes gleaming with pride whenever he spoke of his son's football prowess. His mother, Anne Withers, a homemaker with a heart of gold, instilled in George a strong sense of discipline and a passion for the beautiful game that would stay with him throughout his life. The young George would often watch local teams play on the Craiga estate's makeshift pitches, mesmerized by the skill and artistry of the players, his imagination running wild with visions of himself on the pitch. As a child, Best was small for his age, but possessed a natural talent that set him apart from his peers. He attended Grosvenor High School, where his football prowess quickly earned him recognition. The school's coach, Norman McClelland, played a pivotal role in nurturing Best's skills, encouraging him to hone his technique and develop the vision that would become a hallmark of his playing style. McClelland's guidance was instrumental in helping Best navigate the complexities of the game, and his influence can be seen in the way George approached football with a sense of wonder and curiosity. The influence of his family and community cannot be overstated. Best's parents, though not affluent, prioritized their son's education and encouraged his love of football. His mother, Anne, was particularly instrumental in fostering George's confidence, often accompanying him to local matches and offering words of encouragement that would stay with him long after the final whistle had blown. The Craiga estate itself became a crucible for Best's development, with its narrow streets and makeshift pitches providing the perfect environment for a young boy to test his skills against formidable opponents. As we explore the early years of George Best, it becomes apparent that his future success was not solely the result of innate talent, but also the product of a complex interplay between family, community, and historical context. The sectarian tensions and economic hardships that defined Belfast during this period could have easily derailed a young life, but instead, they seemed to fuel Best's determination to succeed. The football fields of Belfast became his escape, his sanctuary, and his proving ground. It was here, amidst the rubble-strewn streets and the austere beauty of the city's landscapes, that George Best began to forge the skills, the style, and the unyielding passion that would soon captivate the world. In 1961, at the tender age of 15, Best joined Manchester United as a youth player, marking the beginning of an extraordinary journey that would catapult him to international fame. The rugged, working-class streets of Belfast, where he grew up, seemed a world away from the lush, emerald pitches of Old Trafford, yet it was in those humble surroundings that the seeds of greatness were sown. Under the guidance of legendary manager Matt Busby, Best's skills flourished, and he quickly established himself as a prodigious talent. His debut for Manchester United's first team came on September 14, 1963, in a match against West Bromwich Albion, where he scored his first goal, showcasing the mesmerizing dribbling skills and vision that would become hallmarks of his playing style. The Theatre of Dreams, as Old Trafford was affectionately known, became Best's stage, where he would weave a spell of enchantment over audiences with his artistry on the pitch. The 1964-65 season proved to be a watershed moment in Best's career, as he played a pivotal role in Manchester United's pursuit of the First Division title. His performances earned him widespread acclaim, and he soon became an integral part of the team, forming a devastating attacking trio alongside Dennis Law and Bobby Charlton. The trio's telepathic understanding and creativity on the pitch left opponents bewildered, and their exploits captivated fans worldwide. As the first often remark, the beauty of football lies not just in its physicality, but in its ability to transcend the mundane and speak to our deepest aspirations. Best, Law, and Charlton embodied this ethos, their football a testament to the power of human imagination and collaboration. One of the most defining moments of Best's career came on March 28, 1968, when Manchester United faced Benfica in the European Cup quarter-finals. In a match that would be etched in the memories of football enthusiasts forever, Best scored a stunning individual goal, weaving past defenders with ease before slotting the ball past the hapless goalkeeper. This sublime effort encapsulated the essence of Best's playing style, a perfect blend of pace, skill, and audacity. As the first reflect on that moment, I am reminded of the words of the great poet, Dylan Thomas. "The force that drives the water through the rocks drives my red blood." Best's performance that day was a testament to the unbridled passion and energy that coursed through his veins, a quality that set him apart from his peers. As the years went by, Best's reputation continued to soar, and he became an icon of the sport, known for his exceptional talent, charismatic personality, and flamboyant lifestyle. His off-field antics often made headlines, but on the pitch he remained focused, driven by a fierce competitive spirit that propelled him to achieve greatness. The unwavering dedication to his craft, the unrelenting pursuit of excellence, and the willingness to push boundaries. These were the qualities that defined Best's career and inspired a generation of footballers. The 1968 European Cup final, where Manchester United faced Benfica once again, proved to be another landmark moment in Best's career. Although the match ended in a 4-1 victory for Manchester United, with Best scoring one of the goals, it was his overall performance that left an indelible mark on the tournament. His pace, agility, and vision had Benfica's defenders scrambling to keep up, as he orchestrated Manchester United's attacks with precision and finesse. As Bobby Charlton once observed, George had an incredible ability to beat defenders, and I would often find myself making runs into spaces that he had created. The symbiotic relationship between Best and Charlton was a hallmark of Manchester United's success during that era, a testament to the power of teamwork and creative synergy. Best's relationship with his contemporaries was equally fascinating, particularly his friendship with Bobby Charlton, which transcended the confines of the football pitch. The two players shared a deep respect for each other's abilities, and their on-field partnership was built on a foundation of trust and understanding. As the first have often noted, the bonds forged in the heat of competition can be as strong as any other human relationship. Best and Charlton's friendship was a shining example of this principle, a testament to the enduring power of camaraderie and mutual respect. Throughout his career, Best's contributions to Manchester United and the sport as a whole were immense, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to inspire generations of footballers and fans alike. His playing style, which combined artistry with athleticism, redefined the parameters of what was possible on the pitch, and his influence can still be seen in the way modern players approach the game. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and Kylian Mbappé owe a debt to Best's innovative spirit, his willingness to challenge conventional wisdom, and his unwavering commitment to excellence. The irrepressible George Best, a maverick whose mesmerizing exploits on the pitch continued to captivate and inspire generations of football enthusiasts. As we navigate the twilight years of his storied career, it becomes increasingly evident that Best's impact on the beautiful game extends far beyond the confines of his playing days. As he transitioned into the realm of punditry and commentary, Best's charismatic presence and razor-sharp wit proved to be a potent combination, rendering him an instant favorite among fans and media alike. His appearances on various television programs and radio shows were akin to a masterclass in entertainment, as he regaled audiences with anecdotes from his playing days, offering trenchant insights into the game he loved. The cameras adored him, and he, in turn, reveled in the spotlight, his effervescent personality illuminating even the most mundane of discussions. Yet, beneath the facade of his charismatic public persona, Best struggled with personal demons that threatened to consume him. His well-documented battle with alcoholism was a constant source of concern for those closest to him, a poignant reminder that even the most glittering of stars can be vulnerable to the vicissitudes of life. As the great Dutch maestro, Johan Cruyff, so eloquently observed, George Best was a true artist on the pitch, a master of the beautiful game. But it is equally important to acknowledge the turmoil that often accompanied his artistic expression. A testament to the complex and multifaceted nature of this footballing icon. As the years went by, Best's legacy continued to inspire new generations of players who sought to emulate his unique brand of creative genius on the pitch. His influence can be seen in the likes of Ryan Giggs, David Beckham, and Cristiano Ronaldo, all of whom have acknowledged the debt they owe to this mercurial talent. The accolades that followed were a fitting tribute to a man who had given so much to the sport he loved. An OBE from Queen Elizabeth II in 2000 for his services to football, and a place among the 100 greatest players of all time as designated by FIFA in 2004. These recognitions served as a poignant reminder that Best's impact on the game extended far beyond his playing days, a lasting testament to the transformative power of his talent. But fate, it seemed, had other plans for this footballing legend. On November 25, 2005, George Best succumbed to complications from a lung infection and multiple organ failure at the tragically young age of 59. The outpouring of tributes and condolences that followed was a heart-wrenching testament to the profound impact he had on the football world and beyond. As the first reflect on that fateful day, I am reminded of the words of the great Brazilian icon, Pelé, who eulogized Best as a friend, a teammate, and a brother, but most of all, a genius on the pitch. It is this sentiment that captures the essence of Best's enduring influence on the sport. A legacy that continues to inspire and captivate us to this very day. He may have left us too soon, but his memory lives on through the countless fans he inspired, the players he influenced, and the beautiful game itself. In the words of the great poet, Maya Angelou, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. It is this enduring emotional resonance that defines the legacy of George Best, a man whose impact on the beautiful game will continue to reverberate throughout the annals of football history. His story serves as a poignant reminder of the transformative power of sport to inspire, to educate, and to uplift us. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.